This game is being streamed by 852FX on iHi.com because of the Verizon 4G LTE hotspot. Thanks to the Verizon wireless connection, 852FX has streaming services where a landline will not reach. Now, 852FX offers streaming broadcasts as well as edited team videos and player profiles. Watching a live broadcast on iHi by 852FX. Be ready, ball in, game on. (852FX). Be ready, ball in, game on.
Welcome to the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium at Kentucky Country Day School. We have live volleyball action here on the iHi Network. Tonight, the KCD Bearcats take on the Eminence Warriors. Eminence enters the game with a record of 7-11, including a victory over KCD on August 9th. This game's a little extra special for Coach Gandolfo. The two coaches for Eminence are former players for Coach Gandolfo back when she taught at Eminence right out of college. Coach Gandolfo coached Stephanie Barrows, then Stephanie Meadows in basketball and softball, and Jenna Peterson, the assistant coach in softball. KCD comes into this match last night losing to Christian Academy, and the day before they had their victory over Portland Christian, and with a record of 5-16. The buzzer just sounded, and we're going to get ready to start here for volleyball action. The coaches are gathering their teams for final instructions, and we should be going here shortly. Eminence has 3 seniors on their team: Kara Capps, Shelby Dees, and Nikki Gamble. And KCD again led by their 2 seniors, number 2 Callie Klink and number 24 Shelby Hendricks. Shelby, in our last broadcast against Portland Christian, really carried the team with her serving prowess and led them to victory. After a tough first loss, they won the last 2 games to take that victory. Both teams are on the floor. Both teams wearing blue. Eminence with the red numbers, KCD with the white numbers. And KCD will be on the court closest to us to begin the match, and they have won the serve. We have a quick hair timeout for Shelby Hendricks before we get the whistle from the referee, and Shelby, I believe, will be the first server. Shelby gets the ball. Referee's whistle. We'll get the signature side step. And we're underway here at KCD. Eminence gets the ball over in their second hit, handled by KCD. The set by Hayes. Ball's knocked over by Shelby. And Eminence handles. Callie Klink with a bump set from Jordan. Backside attack is short. Shelby Hendricks 1-0 Eminence. Chelsea Wright serving for the Warriors. Handled by Anna Sapone. Nice set by Kennedy Hayes and almost got the kill down, but it hits the tape. 2-0 now Eminence. Chelsea Wright, a junior. Shelby Hendricks gets the ball up in the air, but her teammates let it drop on the second attempt. Now 3-0 Eminence. Wright gets it to Sapone. Sapone. Klink on the second bump. Jordan Cohen hits the antenna on the far side of the floor. Now 4-0 Eminence. Serve was mishit by Chelsea Wright. KC's first point of the game, now 4-1, with Heather Tordorf, the sophomore, set to serve. Nice short serve and an ace for Heather Tordorf. This one through the back middle and another ace for Tordorf. Bringing her team right back in the ball game. 4-3 now. KCD trails by 1. There's a quick break in the action as they fix the antenna. Looks like it was lodged loose when the ball was hit by Jordan Cohen. Tordorf gets the serve again. And that was just a little bit of a momentum shift that KC didn't need. 5-3 now Eminence. With number 23 set to serve for the Warriors, Emily Coombs, a freshman. Coombs gets the ball over the net. Tordorf handles it, gets it to Sapone. And the third, after the second hit, the ball drops for a Eminence Warrior point. Shelby Hendricks gets the ball over on the first hit. Eminence with the bump set. Jordan Cohen sends it back, but she hits the net. And the point goes to the Warriors. Sapone knocks the ball over the net, and KCD gets the side out. We have a substitution. Sam Laurel, the freshman, coming in for the freshman setter, Hayes. Laurel to serve. Laurel serves it just barely over the head of senior Callie Klink and into the net. Warrior side out. Eminence serve now by number 3, Galen Carroll. And she gets an ace. 9-4 now the score. It looks like Coach Gandolfo is not happy. She calls a timeout. KC getting off to a sluggish start again. Be the third time in 3 days that they have not gotten off to a great start. They really struggled yesterday at Christian Academy. About 30 seconds left to go in the timeout. KC set to break the huddle. Hoping in that we get an Eminence side out right here. Again, Gail Lynn Carroll serving for the Warriors, a sophomore. And Carroll hits it out of bounds, side out KCD. KCD trails by 4 with Jordan Cohen, the 8th grader, coming to serve. Cohen with a nice serve to the back row. Set by Eminence, and the attack is handled by Tordorf, but Eminence was in the net. Point for KCD. Cohen again to the back right of the court. And the seniors jump up the block, but one of them, it looks like, I think Callie Klink was in the net. And we have a point side out for the Warriors. 10-6 is now the Warrior lead. That's served for the Warriors by senior number 22, Kara Capps. Her ace gives the Warriors an 11-6 lead, 5-point lead. Capps to the back middle. Not handled by Sam Laurel. Another point for the Warriors. Coach Gandolfo moving her 6 players on the floor around. Position them for the serve. Heather Tordorf gets the bump over the net. Set by Eminence. Here comes the attempt for the kill. Handled by Tordorf. Cohen with the bump set. Hendricks gets the ball over on a free ball. Another set by the Eminence Warriors. And an attack attempt is out of bounds. Just long side out KCD with senior Callie Klink set to serve. Klink gets a great serve over, hits the tape, and it falls. That is legal in volleyball. It is allowed to hit the tape and go over. Pulls KC within 4. Callie, second serve attempts, another ace. Two straight aces for the senior. This one to the back and into the net for another point for KCD. Callie Klink is much improved on her serving. Her 4th attempt is over. Sent back by Heather Tordorf. Set by Eminence. Here comes the kill attempt. Handled up by, and KCD gets it over. Great. Jordan Cohen with the bump, the set, and the kill attempt is just long. Shelby Hendricks hits it just long to break the KCD rally. Now 13-10 Eminence with number 2 senior Shelby Dees serving. Dees hits it off the side of her hand and into the net. Side out KCD, and checking back in the game for the Bearcats, number 8 freshman setter Kennedy Hayes. And Anna Sapone, the junior, will serve for the Bearcats. Sapone serves just short, can't get it over. And the Eminence lead is back to 3. And it looks like we have, trying to catch the number here, the server. Callie Klink handles it. Kennedy Hayes gets the ball over. And the Eminence Warriors return it. Bump by Cohen. And the set to Hendricks, but Eminence with the dig, and Tordorf sends it back. The serve for KCD was senior Nikki Gamble. For Eminence was Nikki Gamble. Now serving for KCD, Shelby Hendricks down 2. Hendricks serves it deep. KCD Gets 2 touches on it, but hits it into the stands. KCD about to tie this game up. Coach Burrows and Peterson don't like what they see, and they call a timeout and rally their team. We will take a quick commercial break and be right back. And we're back at KCD. Shelby Hendricks serving for the Bearcats, who trail this first game, best out of 3 match with Eminence. They trail 13-14, down by 1. Hendricks gets a nice deep serve in again. And the Warriors can't get it over. We are now tied up. Great comeback by KCD. Beautiful serve by Hendricks. Was set by Eminence, and here comes the attempt. But Callie Klink gets the ball up. Great job by KC saving that point with the dig. And here comes the set from Hayes to Cohen, and gets the kill. Saw a space open up on the left side, and she throws it down. KCD has their first lead of the match, 15-14. Hendricks with an ace. Hendricks with another deep serve. Eminence gets over on the free ball. Callie Klink saves it. Heather Tordorf now bumps it over the net. Eminence with a back row attack into the net. KC now up by 3. Big difference between tonight and the other night. KC is moving their feet, getting balls up in the air, giving themselves opportunities to save points. Hendricks, another serve to the back row. Here comes the set. And the kill attempt is out of bounds. Momentum definitely in the Bearcat favor. Lots of smiles on those girls. And Shelby with a back middle serve. Bump set by Eminence. Free ball coming over. Callie Klink gets to the ball. Kennedy Hayes with the bump set. Jordan Cohen gets over to Eminence, who handles it nicely. A kill attempt again. Callie Klink knocks it right back over. And we actually had a little bit of over-aggression and girls kind of getting in our way for KCD, who have a slight error there to give the ball back to Eminence. KC now up by 3. Number 20, Chelsea Wright, to serve for the Warriors. Callie Klink has the ball hit off the side of her hand and out of bounds for the Eminence ace. Jordan Cohen gets the ball over for KCD, but Eminence handles. Free ball coming over. Shelby Hendricks to Hayes, back to Cohen with the kill attempt, but dug by Eminence. Hendricks again, and Hayes tries to tip it over, can't get it over. Tordorf trying to clean up the mess, but into the net. Eminence now with a serve, trailing by 1 with a chance to tie. Shelby Hendricks will return the serve, gets it to Hayes, and a free ball coming over from Jordan Cohen, who finds a nice spot, but Eminence, Chelsea Wright on her knee, sliding, gets the ball over the net and finds an open space. The game is now tied 18-18. Coach Gandolfo calls her final timeout of the first game. Each team gets 2 timeouts per game. Games go to 25, rally scoring. We will take a quick break, and we will be right back at the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium.
We just won state.
It's an invasion, it's an invasion, it's an invasion, it's true time. It's an invasion, it's an invasion,
KYA loves KFC. Eminence now serving, tied 18-18. Chelsea Wright with the serve for the Warriors. Gets it to Shelby Hendricks. Set by Hayes, and out of bounds. All the momentum that was going to KC, now they look a little bit rattled as Eminence retakes the lead 19-18. Serve to Callie Klink, the ace though for Chelsea Wright. Callie Klink got it up. Jordan Cohen trying to save the ball over by the KCD bench was unable to do so. Wright serves this one out of bounds. Side out for KCD, who trail by 1 now with Heather Tordorf coming to serve. Tordorf serves it deep. Eminence pops it up. Free ball coming over, but it hits the divide between the floor, and that will be a point for the Bearcats. Now tied up 20-20. Exciting first game here in KCD. Tordorf gets the ball over. Middle of the floor. Callie Klink in the net. And so Eminence will get the point and the serve. They are now up 21-20. With Emily Coons to serve for the Warriors. Coons gets it up. Zappone to Tordorf. We're going to have a free ball hit over. No, Hayes. Kennedy tried to go for the free ball, but she's got her hands up a little too early. 22-20 now with the Warrior lead. Serves handled by Tordorf. Zappone with the bump. Callie Klink and Hayes go for it. They get the ball over. And Eminence has the ball drop on their side of the net. KCD down 1 with the serve. Freshman Sam Laurel coming in to serve for the Bearcats. Scores 22-21. Laurel gets it over. Set by the Warriors. Here's the kill attempt handled by Jordan Cohen. The set by Sapone. Back to Cohen. Cohen with the kill attempt, but it's dug by Chelsea Wright. Eminence bumps up. Out of bounds. KCD ties the score. Laurel with the second serve of this rotation. Nice serve. Out of bounds. KCD with the lead, 23-22, and Eminence will call their final timeout of the first game. Back and forth, very exciting here. First game of this match. And we will take a quick break and be back for the conclusion of the first game at KCD.
You're watching a live broadcast on IHI by 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on. .852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
Sam Laurel with the serve for the Bearcats. Eminence bumps it right back over. Zappone with the set to Cohen, and Cohen with a beautiful kill We now have game point for the Bearcats. Laurel gets it over. Great job by the Bearcats. Anna Sapone goes up to tip it over the net. And a great job by freshman Sam Laurel to come in when they were down and get 5 straight service points for the Bearcats to win the first game 25-22. They lost to this Eminence team early August 2-0. And now the teams will switch sides and prepare for the second game. We will take another couple breaks and we will come back for the second game here at the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium.
Powerade Ion 4, complete with sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, 4 electrolytes lost in sweat. Powerade Ion 4, the complete sports drink.
Watching a live broadcast on IHA by 852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on. .852 FX. Be ready, fall in, game on.
Because what do you say in a volleyball timeout, really? All right, we're getting ready to start the second game of this best of 3. KCD versus Eminence. KCD will be on the far side of the court. Again, KCD with the white letters and Eminence with the red letters that is trimmed in white. Want to remind you all real quick while you have a minute, we have varsity football action here Friday night at KCD. KCD takes on the Iroquois Raiders at 7:30 here at KCD. Coach Tim Green's final season. Come out and support him. All right, we are set to start here. Eminence will serve first. Number 20, Chelsea Wright, gets the whistle from the official, and here we go. Right serve is handled by Shelby Hendricks to get the set to Hayes. A little bit off, and it hits the tape, and Jordan Cohen is unable to get an attack on the ball. 1-0 Eminence. KCD gets called for an illegal shift. If you're not familiar with volleyball, basically all the players after the service hit, they all scramble to where their position is on the floor. A serve attempt by Eminence drops just inside the back line. There's an ace. There was a little confusion. I guess the KC girls thought it was out, but the line judge clearly called it in. Score is now 3-0 Eminence. Shelby Hendricks with the attack. Eminence gets the bump in the second. We got a free ball coming over. Sapone to Hayes. And it drops 4-0. Just like the first game, the KCD Bearcats fall in a quick hole. It's one of the inconsistent play is definitely a sign of having such a young team that KCD does have. You can tell when they're playing well, though, their feet are moving and they're getting the balls. And when they're not playing well, they're lunging. This ball kept alive by KC. Free ball hit over by Jordan Cohen. Eminence with the set and then the kill attempt handled by Sapone. Hayes with the set to Hendricks. Hendricks tries to knock the ball inside the back row, but she just misses the line. 5-0 now Warriors. Wright serves this one out of bounds. And KCD's and Shelby Hendricks will get to serve, trailing by 4. Hendricks just barely gets the ball over the net, and it falls for an ace. The ball is coming almost right towards me, and it would look like it was going to hit the net, and it just barely got over and drops right in front of Chelsea Wright. Hendricks with their second serve. This one's a little too deep. Out of bounds. The ball goes back to Eminence, and number 23, Coombs, will serve for the Warriors. Coombs, a freshman, gets her serve to Sapone. Set by Hayes. Kill attempt by Cohen. Dug by Chelsea Wright and knocked over by the Warriors. Here's another set by Hayes. Hendricks with the back row attack. And Eminence will have to get a free ball attempt over, but he goes into the net. Side out goes to KCD. And we have a substitution for the Warriors. Coming into the match, number 17, Becky Spreitzer. Tordorf to serve for the Bearcats. Serves it right to Spreitzer. Spreitzer tries to bump it over, but Callie Klink, the senior, says this is my house and sends it right back for the KC point, now trailing by 2. Tordorf with the serve. Chelsea Wright with the dig, and this time Jordan Cohen sends it back over, and Eminence is able to handle Cohen's tip over, but they knock it out of bounds. 5-6. KCD trails by 1. Tordorf serves it to the back middle. Chelsea Wright. The set for Eminence. The kill attempt is unable to connect. And KCD has come back from a 5-0 deficit to tie the game at 6. Heather Tordorf. Mishits the serve. Out of bounds. Side out goes to the Warriors. The Warriors send Galen Carroll, their setter, back to serve. Sophomore setter for the Warriors. First serve goes up in front of Tordorf, handles it, gets the ball over the net. Set by the Warriors. Tordorf again on her knees, gets the ball up. Second hit handled by Zapone, and Jordan gets a free hit over. This time it's Shelby to Kennedy with the bump set, and Jordan gets the ball over once again. Here comes the set by the Warriors, a little deep, but Eminence able to adjust and get the ball back over. Hayes with the kill attempt from Cohen. Dug by the Warriors. A free ball back by the Warriors. Shelby Hendricks gets it up. Hayes again is going to go try to get Cohen one more time. And this time they get the point. Tie it back up at 7. Nice rally by both teams. We'll have the hero the end of last game, freshman Sam Laurel, coming back to serve. She checks in for freshman setter Kennedy Hayes. Laurel was in a really tough spot in that first game and really answered the call. Sam, this time though, serves it out of bounds, gives the ball back to the Warriors, and gives the Warriors a 1-point lead with number 22 coming to serve, senior Kara Capps. Capps gets the serve to the middle of the floor. That just nicked the ceiling and went over, so it will be the Eminence point. Eminence now up 2. Capps goes right back to Heather Tordorf. Heather Tordorf knocks it over. And a beautiful read by number 2, Dees for Eminence, who sees that she's got an opportunity to tip the ball over the net into an empty space. Eminence now up by 3. Laurel to Cohen with the bump. Shelby Hendricks with the free ball over. The Warriors get the set. Here comes the kill attempt. Dug by Sam Laurel. but it's the set. We can't get to the set, and the ball drops. Eminence back up by 4. Timeout by Coach Gandolfo, and we will take a quick break. We will take a quick break and be right back while there's a KCD timeout.
We just won state.
It's an invasion, baby. It's an invasion, baby.
It's chicken time.
It's an invasion, baby. It's an invasion, baby.
KYA loves KFC. We're back here at the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium on the iHigh Network. KCD Sports all year long. iHigh.com/KCD. Eminence set to serve with a 4-point lead. Here's the serve by Caps. Eminence with the free ball over. Heather Tordorf gets it to Sapone. Callie Klink with the kill attempt, but just long. Eminence extends their lead to 5, 12-7. Caps serves it to Sam Laurel. Laurel gets it to Tordorf, and a free ball coming over from Sapone. Here's the kill attempt by the Warriors. KCD able to get it up, but can't get it up for the second time. The ball drops. 13-7 now, Eminence. Kara Caps has served 6 straight points for the Warriors. Gets this one back to Sam Laurel, who returns it immediately back, but out of bounds. Another point for the Warriors, who lead at 14-7. This time Tordorf on the return, gets it over. Chelsea Wright with the bump set to Gail Lynn. And the kill attempt falls for the Warriors. 8 straight points. Coach Gandolfo not exactly getting what she wanted out of the timeout. Krista Llewellyn will sub back in for the Bearcats. She replaces number 3, Heather Tordorf. Llewellyn with the return. Hits the divide, but Sapone able to play it off and get it over, and there's a side out for KCD, a much needed point. Jordan Cohen coming to serve, the 8th grader. Sees her team down by 7. She has the ability to go on a little run and to get them right back in this game. Cohen with the serve. Back right. The attempt by the Warriors is into the net. And Coach Gandolfo gets Tordorf right back in the match for Llewellyn. Cohen with a beautiful serve. Very little spin. Free ball coming over from the Warriors. Tordorf handles it. Set by Sapone. Shelby Hendricks with the kill attempt, but a dig by Eminence. And we got a nice route here. Here comes the set by Sapone again to Hendricks, who tips it over the net. And the Warriors hit the ball into the net. KCD pulls within 5. Cohen with the ace. $11:15 now. KCD down by 4. Massive momentum shifts in this game. Another great serve by Cohen. KCD, Sam Laurel, though, cannot get the return. Eminence will get the serve back. We have a substitution. Back in the match for the Warriors is number 23, Coombs. And serving for the Warriors is number 2, Dees. Shelby Dees, a senior. Serves it out of bounds. Side out KCD. Senior Callie Klink. The serve with her team trailing by 4. Side out for the Warriors. Now serving number 10, the senior Nikki Gamble. Eminence up 5. Shelby Hendricks got caught backpedaling, couldn't quite get a clean attempt on the ball. An ace for the Warriors, who now lead by 6. KCD in desperate need of a quick side out. Hendricks gets the ball up, but Tordorf is called for a lift. And the point will go to the Warriors, who now lead it by 7. Hendricks plays the ball, and Porter's able to get it. Free ball comes over from Callie Klink. The set by the Warriors. Here's the kill attempt. Blocked by Hendricks. Free ball back over. The bump by Laurel. The set by Sapone. And Shelby Hendricks able to get the ball over. Kill attempt for the Warriors. Dug by Cohen. Set. No, Sapone knocks it over the net. Callie Klink returns it. Here's another set by Sapone over the net. And both teams rallying. Sapone bump set to Hendricks, who tries to get to the back of the court. Callie Klink now. Zapone with another set. Short. Hendricks bumps it over. Back row attempt from the Eminence falls just in front of Callie Klink. The Warriors now of 20-12. Gamble to serve again for the Warriors. Just over the tape, and another ace for the senior. 21-12, timeout KCD, and we will take a quick commercial break. All right. We're back here at the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium at the campus of Kentucky Country Day School. KCD won the first game 25-22, but Eminence in control of this one 21-12. Senior for your Eminence Gamble set to serve. We'll get a replay on the toss. Nikki Gamble. Serves it out of bounds. That's what Coach Gandolfo wanted out of the timeout. Side out to KCD. Hayes checks back in for Laurel, and Zapone will serve. KCD trailing by 8. Needs to go on a little run. Zapone to the back middle, set by Eminence. Attempt by Wright. Off Callie Klink's hands and out of bounds. Right back to Eminence, 22-13. Chelsea Wright to serve for the Warriors. Wright goes to Cohen. Off of the air conditioning register, and it drops 23-13. Eminence lead is now 10. Wright over the tape, but handled by Hendricks. Here's the set from Hayes. And the kill attempt. No. Hendricks just tips it over the net. Eminence will kill attempt. Dug by Callie Klink. Hayes with the bump over the net. And it drops for on Eminence side. KCD point, 14-23. The Bearcats really need their senior right here. Shelby Hendricks to serve. She did it against Portland Christian. Let's see if she can do it tonight against the Warriors and get her team right back in this match. Off the tape and on the floor, ace. A good way to start for the senior. KC trailing by 8. Ball hit to the back right. Eminence gets it up, and the ball drops right in front of Callie Klink. Eminence now with game point. with freshman Coombs serving. 24-15. Coombs gets Hendricks handles. Hayes with the bump to Cohen. And Cohen gets the kill. Keeping KCD alive. 24-16. Substitution in the game for the Warriors. Becky Spreitzer replaces Coombs. Tordorf to serve. No room for error for Heather Tordorf. A side out is the game for the Warriors. Here's the kill attempt again by Jordan Cohen. Second straight kill for Jordan. KCD trailing by 7. Oh, this serve is a little short. Eminence wins the game 25-17, and we will have 3 games of volleyball here at KCD, and we will return after the toss for the 3rd game.
Powerade Ion 4, complete with sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, 4 electrolytes lost in sweat. Powerade Ion 4, the complete sports drink.
We just won state.
We're going to Disney World!
It's an invasion, baby. It's an invasion, baby. It's an invasion, baby. It's tea time. It's an invasion, baby. It's an invasion, baby.
KYA loves KFC!
You're watching a live broadcast on IHA by 852 FX. Be ready, ball in, game on. .852 FX. Be ready, ball in, game on.
Match going to be settled in 2 games. We're going to go to a 3rd one here at the William A. Gardner Senior Gymnasium at KCD. Eminence will be on the side closest to us as you're looking on your video screen. KCD won the serve. So Shelby Hendricks, the senior for KCD, will serve to start the 3rd and final game. The rubber match, if you will. Referee hands the ball to Hendricks. Placement is being checked. Shelby gets her teammates ready to go. This will be a really nice win for KCD if they can come and have a good 3rd game here after they lost pretty substantially to this team earlier in the season. Hendricks with the serve, handled by the back middle, but the ball drops in front of the Caps, and KCD starts off the right way with a 1-0 lead. It's the first time today that KCD scored first in one of the games. Hopefully it's a good omen. There's Hendricks' sidestep and the serve. This way to the back right. Bump set by Eminence. Kill attempt. Dig by Callie Klink. Bump by Zapone and sent over the net by Shelby Hendricks. Zapone gets her hands on. This is can't get a free ball attempt on it. It is 1-1 now. Eminence will serve Chelsea Wright. the junior for the Warriors. Gets a beautiful serve that drops right in front of Shelby Hendricks for an ace. Sapone gets her hands on this one. Callie Klink. Tordorf with the free ball over. Good effort by the Bearcats. But Eminence places it right where they're not. And the ball drops 3-1 Warriors. Someone needs to step up for KC here and stop the bleeding. Sapone with the bump to Hayes. Over the net. Sent right back by Eminence. KC unable to get the ball up. 4-1 now, Warrior lead. Sapone gets it up. 4 KC girls run and just watch the ball drop. Coach Gandolfo not happy. Don't call us timeout, and we will take a quick break, and then we will return for the conclusion of this match. Quick recap. KCD is trailing this third and decisive game 5-1 to start. Chelsea Wright, the junior for the Eminence Warriors, serving. Hopefully Coach Gandolfo is able to break her concentration. We'll get a side out right here. But no, Wright answers with an ace. Beautiful serve by Wright. Right on the line. 6-1 now, Eminence leads. Set by Hayes. Over the net, but out of bounds. 7-1. Eminence leads. Third games are still played at 25. Rally scoring. Callie Klink gets her hands on it, but out of bounds. Warriors now up 8-1. Right to Klink again. Another ace. Chelsea Wright is in the zone. Casey in need of a side out. Serve out of bounds. That's what they needed right there. 9-2. Heather Tordorf coming to serve for the Bearcats, hoping to chip away at that lead even more. Little by little, get back in this one and win this game. Tordorf serves it to Wright. The set by Eminence. The kill attempt is sent back by Callie Klink with a big block. Point for the Bearcats. Tordorf to serve again. Carroll with the set over the net. Now Hayes with the set. The kill attempt is in. Jordan Cohen with another kill. Doing what she does best. Heather with another serve to the back middle. Eminence hits the partition in the middle of the floor, and that's that's another point for KC. Crawling back in this one. It's now 9-5 with the Warriors leading. Coach Burrows getting a clarification from the official about why that wasn't a continuation, and that breaks the concentration of Heather Tordorf. Side out to Eminence, who now lead 10-5 with freshman Emily Coombs to serve for the Warriors. Shelby gets it up to Hayes, who takes it over. Here comes the kill attempt by the Warriors. dig by Tordorf. Set by Hayes. Kill attempt from Cohen. And the ball and the point goes back to the Bearcats, who now trail by 4. Sam Laurel substituting in for Kennedy Hayes, and she will serve. Laurel with a nice serve. Here's a set by Carroll over the net. Sapone with the bump. And KCD cannot get it back over. Eminence lead is now 5 with number 3 Carroll, the setter, to serve for the Warriors. Tordorf to Klink over the net. Bump set for the Warriors with the kill attempt. And it's down. Eminence 12, KCD 6. The sophomore Carroll to serve again. Right to Heather Tordorf. But the ace for Carroll, who now lead at 13-6. Carroll serves it to Shelby Hendricks. Bumped up by Sapone. Free ball. Nope. 4 hits for KCD. 14-6. Gandolfo trying to see what she can do to change the momentum. She already used the one timeout. Doesn't really want to use that last timeout just yet. Carroll with another serve to Hendricks. Sapone bumps it up, and Hendricks gets it over, and it falls right in the back corner. Side out KCD. Doing what you want your senior to do, finding a hole on the court. Jordan Cohen now to serve with KCD trailing by 7. Jordan with a nice serve, returned by Wright. Laurel gets it up and out of bounds. Right back to Eminence. 15-7. Senior Caps to serve for the Warriors. Serves it right to Jordan Cohen, who cannot handle it, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Coach Gandolfo can't wait any longer to call her last and final timeout. And we will come right back for the conclusion of this match.
You're watching a live broadcast on IHI by 852 FX. Be ready, ball in, game on. .852 FX. Be ready, ball in, game on.
And we're back here at KCD. Eminence leading the third and final game of this match, 16-7. Caps trying to maintain her composure, staying on the line while her team's in the huddle during the timeout. Coach Gandolfo breaks the huddle with the KCD Bearcats. The official gets everyone set. Here's the whistle. And we are set to return to action here at KCD. Cats with the serve to Laurel. Hendricks. Again, KCD, no one taking control out there. Hendricks gets the second ball up. 2 freshmen and an 8th grader watch the ball drop right in front of them. Caps to Hendricks. Set by Sapone. Kill attempt. No, Hendricks tips it over. Eminence still recovers. Free ball over. Hendricks. Sapone. Hendricks tips it over and down. Side out KCD, trailing by 9. Callie Klink, the senior, to serve. And Callie is unable to get this one over, and the ball goes right back to Eminence, and we're going to get some substitutions here for the Warriors. Checking in for the Warriors, freshman number 4, Kristen Crow. And she will serve. And also checking in for the Warriors, back in the match, number 23, Emily Coons, to play front row. Crow gets the whistle. The freshman serves. Gets it into Klink. Klink to Zapone. Free ball coming over from Shelby Hendricks. And Crow's there for to get to Carroll. To Coons. Block attempt by Tordorf. The Warriors the Bearcats have to get it over. Again, Carroll with a set. And blocked they're saying 4 hits. Hayes will check back in for the Bearcats. And Dees will check back in for the Warriors. Sapone to serve. KCD down 9. Sapone has a football but serves off the side of her head. Hand anyway, and the score is now 19-9. Eminence. With number 10, Nikki Gamble, serving for the Warriors. Gamble serves it deep. Off the fingertips of Jordan Cohen for the 20th point of the match, or the game, for the Warriors. Up 11, 5 points away from victory of the Eminence Warriors. Gamble serves it short into the net. KC will get the ball back again with little room for error here. Senior Shelby Hendricks to serve with her team down 10 in this third and decisive game. Hendricks with a knuckleball to the back middle. Set by Carroll. Free ball coming over from Coons. Klink gets the ball to Tordorf. And then Coons sends it right back. And the Warriors are now 4 points from victory, with Chelsea Wright serving for Eminence. And Wright finds an empty location on the court. Shelby Hendricks makes a diving attempt but cannot get the ball up. Right now serving 22-10. Sapone. Another ace for Chelsea Wright. 2 points away from victory for Eminence. Wright to Hendricks. Over the net by Cohen. Carroll sends it over for the Warriors. Hayes with the set. Cohen with the kill. And Tordorf will now serve for the Bearcats, who trail this match, this game 11-23. And Tordorf serves it short, 11-24. We have match point for the Warriors, with Coons serving. Coons gets the service ace, and that is the match. Eminence taking the final game 25-11. Wins it in 3. KC winning the first game of the match and then losing the last 2. And we will see you next time here.